Hello and welcome back to BattleTag RogueTech. I'm Silky Paws, and well, today is not your usual battle video. Today I'm going to have a look into the Ostrock, or for the Ostrock we got the last time. I also figured out there's one or two other mechs, but yeah, that is basically the one I'm looking for today. I have no particular idea what to do with that mech, but the idea is to have a look how bad, wrong button, how bad it looks like when we get it out of storage. We have actually a good amount of chances here to get things out of this. So yeah, going to have a build here, probably a little bit shorter video, but let's assemble the mech. No, the Ostrock carries as its primary weapons two Fürsturm C large lasers in the left and right torso. These give the Ostrock good medium to long range damage capabilities. The Ostrock's secondary weapons are two Fürsturm B medium lasers also mounted in the side torso, and a Totschlager SRM-4 launcher in the right torso for close range combat, with 1 ton of reload carried in the center torso, while the Ostrock laser heavy weapon payload allows it to operate well as a guerrilla fighter. Since it has limited dependency on supply lines, its short arms are a handicap in close combat, and the shock of hand-to-hand fight can easily damage the Fürsturm systems. Well, that's that. It definitely doesn't look too good. Let's have a look how bad it looks like. It looks like we got all the limbs recovered. Yeah, that is about it though. Let's have a look how bad it looks. I'm not too sure about... I mean, we got the arms recovered. Everything else is pretty much toast. Pretty much toast. Medium laser, large laser, SRM. Repair that. Replace. Repair. Replace. So, yeah. Things look... not that well, but let's have a wee bit of look at what we have here. We have 40 tons to work with. First things first, I kind of like to have a little bit more armor on those pieces, because this is a heavy mech for us. So I kind of would like to... Oh, actually it doesn't make that much of a difference. I can actually put some armor in the back. So let's just armor things up and then see how things work as we're working with that. Let's get this up, let's get this up, and yeah, let's see how things pay out. I mean, the arms are not that important, though I kind of like not to lose them if I cannot avoid it. Okay, that's something I can deal with. Now, let's start out with sensors. Yeah, a large range. We got a minus on short range. Now, thinking about it, we can turn this into something rather long range if we want to, but get that away. And we kind of can put here the sheath beacon in there. Looks nice. Now, next things, we definitely also need to find something else there. Now, let's have a wee bit of look for a better cockpit. Gunnery, injury and resistance, what do we want? Piloting. That's always a question, what do we want? But I kind of think we want the gunnery in general. Is always a good thing, isn't it? Now, then we have the next thing with the FC as Bloodsport breaching, critical flag flamer headshot. Indirect doesn't really help us too much. Recoil, if we would go for plasma weapons, maybe. Let's go for gunnery as well, because we have a clan standard as an option. Now, let's see what else we can actually get out here for some other thing. Ooh. We could do interesting things with that. Signature stealth. Okay, let's kind of not think about that for a moment. And internals. First of all, I would like to... A clan XL engine, a normal XL engine. Oh, we also missing a fusion core. That got a wee bit blown up. Movement goes a little bit down with that. 4 hexes, I mean, we could go with something higher, but let's not go with that for now. Let me check gyro. We have stabilizer. Or this one. Sure footing. I mean, that gives us some tonnage back. Let's kind of not go with that for the moment. Reinforced endo. Of course we're going with endo. Getting a few more tons of armor. So, let's see. Now we do have a good amount of stuff we can chuck in there. Cooling systems. I think we don't want the normal heat sinks in here. Let's go with, I don't know, double heat sinks, clan heat sinks. We have normal double heat sinks. We can just chuck them in. That gives us a good amount of heat efficiency. And now let's see what we have weapon-wise. I mean, we don't have that many PPCs, unfortunately. So let's check with the bigger lasers. We can go with large lasers, which make something as lasers. Yeah, that's also interesting. We have only one, though. Something big would be nice. Heavy lasers, only a small one. Large pulse lasers. Medium chemical rotary. Oh, what do we actually have an ammo for that stuff? I have ideas. I have ideas. Yeah, +1 refire, gem transfer each shot after 3. I mean, there's nothing wrong with bringing out a medium rotary camera. I actually wanted to have them over here. There we go. And put them there. Ammo, we should have a double bin that gives me a good amount of shots. 24. Let's get another one. I mean, it kind of goes here very, very much into weird idea territory. I like weird idea territory, though, so I'm kind of sticking with it for the moment. Heat efficiency, we are still quite good in heat efficiency, and damage-wise, we are actually doing a good amount of damage with that one. And so let's see what we can have over there. Blaze fire lasers. That would be an option. I mean, I could also put the large pulse laser and something else in there. There's always also the option to kind of just go with 2 large lasers. That gives a good amount of damage to the whole thing as well. Decisions, decisions, decisions. Isn't that always the kind of thing? I mean, yes, there's also another medium rotary laser, but do I really want a 3rd one in there? I mean, that's going to get interesting. Nah, I'm just putting 2 normal large lasers in there, I think. Hey, I said normal large lasers. Which still gives me 7 tons for something interesting. Something interesting. The question is just, what do I have? The damage. I have a Thunderbolt 10. Do I have the ammo for that? I don't think so. Too bad. Silky thinking process, and Silky thinking process ends up with rather interesting things. I could also go with an advanced AMS, but that costs a lot of tonnage. An integrated laser AMS. Okay. And per shot, this one has a higher interceptance. I'm going with this one for the moment. Yeah, integrated, I think it seems to be the better option. Maybe I'm wrong, but I'm going with that. Okay, it has a higher chance to jam over the clan one. Okay. Now I'm going with the integrated one. I mean, we kind of need to go with some form of stuff, right? Oh, that replaces the armor. That's cool. I like that idea. I do like that idea. I'm going with that. Let's see what we are punching. Ooh, I could put a heavy MRM on there. I mean, do I have... I have ammo for that. Let me actually see how heavy that weapon system is before I'm coming to conclusions there. Yeah, no. That's definitely a no. It is definitely a no. Okay, back to plan 1. I mean, something like this is not particularly open. 10 tons, I don't have 10 tons open. 6 tons, I do have, but by far not enough. Pirate variant, -1 accuracy, bonus damage against overheating. varying weapon damage. I mean, sure, why not play with the pirate stuff? And let's actually see for ammo. We can only take 1 ton of ammo with us. Follow the lead clustering. Listen, kill, we could basically get the whole thing sorted. We could go with swarmers. We could also go with mines. And just thinking about it, overheating doesn't make too much of a sense at the moment. Hello, Mech Pulse, EMP, VTOL accuracy. I mean, there is the whole kind of thing to think about. And yeah, this is kind of more for long range. So I kind of think taking swarmers on board here might be a good thing. I mean, 120 shots or 120 missiles, that is good for a good amount there, combined with the pirate, with the volatile weapon damage. That can get interesting. That can get interesting. So, all in all, this is, I would say, a decent mech. Even though the whole Alpha Strike thing might not be that ideal. So, I need to rethink. No, I'm not going to rethink anything about this. I'm kind of going with that at the moment. The heat efficiency is kind of rubbish, though. Let's kind of have a look at the weaponaries again and maybe go with something a little bit more close range, because... Okay, let's go with this instead, because this way we actually can be on the safe side if it kind of gets close quarter. 1 ton of that is 100 shots. That should be more than fine. And equipment. I was hoping for a little bit more, but yeah, what can you do, right? Put the ammo over there and put another double heatsink in there. I increased the Alpha Strike heat with that. That thing is hotter than the other one. Oh well, I kind of think, though, this should do the trick. We are staying under the budget there, that is perfectly reasonable. And kind of just thinking about this mech is capable of dishing out a lot of damage. And again, not all the weapons are kind of considered to be always fired in an Alpha Strike. This mech is probably meant to, yeah, start taking laser shots and close quarter, then basically taking heaps of shots in there with the rotary weaponaries, because, well, the large lasers are casting a lot of heat, but only removing both of those is already bringing me down within the heat range, and then in close quarter this can do a lot of damage. So yeah, let's kind of go with that for the moment and for this build. Let's validate that 31 days. Yes, it will take a long time for that to go around, but this is one of the things where I'm kind of thought, I'm not getting to anything building stuff all the time because we are always running out of time. In the regular episodes, though, I'm kind of thought, hey, I'm taking the whole thing, putting this outside, and basically turning this into a little bit of building thing. Looks a little bit crooked. This thing definitely got meshed up. So this is being ready to be built as at 31 days, which is kind of a nice thing. And also looking into that whole thing, yeah, there's the financial report coming up, but within 3 days everything else should be done. So yeah, we should get one more mission in between. But yeah, at that point, I'm kind of coming to an end. This is kind of the kind of thought process that kind of goes through my head when I'm building stuff, the whole back and forth trying to figure out what to do, and that is how things go. Now, that being said, I would say thank you all so much for suffering through my building attempt here. I leave everything as usual in the description. Let me know what you think about linking that out a little bit to have that on the side. And yeah, at that point, thank you all so much for being here. I will be back with a regular episode the next time. And as always, play it nice and keep your clothes attracted. Have a good one, everyone.